but I want to see what they can do. Give it up for the very funny Wild Phil and Chris Bongat! Chris, Phil, good to see you. All right, have you decided who's going first? Let's move up. Have you decided who's going first? Okay. Phil's going to go first. It's going to be 7 jokes each. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
Is this a before and after, like, denim jacket drug ad? Chris, you know, you can tell when, you know how you can tell, like, by somebody, the look on someone's face, it tells a story. And the look on Chris's anxious, constipated face tells me that it's like he got pegged by a hooker with a butt plug, but then he doesn't have the health insurance to get it removed yet.
Thank you, Fat Jared Leto. I don't usually like roasts, but a grown man gave himself his own nickname, so I see the purpose of them now. Wild Phil. Phil is a blue-collar stepdad who bought a house in the suburbs. Your nickname should have been Wild Privilege.
And proud. Chris mentioned he's so sick of being mistaken for being a Mexican that he just took the high road and just learned Spanish. So that means he owns a Honda Civic with one different color door that he isn't able to properly drive. Kim Jong, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6.
Phil looks like his love language is assault. Like, before you got married, where were all your first dates, and why was it 100% the woods?
So Chris dad, odd fact, Chris dad is Filipino and a cop. But then again, times are tough, remakes are high. I'm sure the Rush Hour franchise is like, how do we combine Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan and pay him in alcohol and wife-beating vouchers?
It's a good movie. Phil looks like he likes Pantera, but not for their music. I think his actual favorite band is Rage Against the Vaccine.
You know, the other day I saw Chris playing outside with a dog, which is completely different from how I was raised, because I'd get my ass kicked for playing with my food. And I hope he at least left a Yelp review.
Good one, you Hot Topic hillbilly. Phil looks like a mass shooter whose manifesto is mostly about feet.
Chris gets really mad when I use his N-word around him. Nerd! It's, anyways, Chris is such a nerd that, on his Facebook profile, he identifies as a dungeon master, but judging by the lack of scuffs on his boots, I'm guessing the only dungeon he conquered is his parents' basement.
Oh, God. Gotta check the notes for that one. Phil, they say dress for the job that you want, and Phil is trying to get a 401k hitting on underage girls at a punk show.
Hey, if they're legal. Chris is pretty known for that swinger life, meaning nothing I say today is gonna faze Chris at all. But if I get like a level 100 smithing in Skyrim, you'll find him swinging from the beam in his garage.
It was the first snowfall of the winter this week, which means that pretty soon Phil and his family are gonna get together to celebrate their favorite holiday, January 6th.
Last joke.
You can't be a proud boy and an ashamed man at the same time. Okay. But well, despite everything that I said today, I just want to say, Chris, I loved your style from the first moment I met you. The emo hair, the hipster steampunk glasses, the H&M jackets. You know, you're supposed to roast me like Lisa Lampanelli, not dress like her.
At least she's a good comic. You know, when Phil signed up for this roast battle, he didn't actually think he was going to win tonight. He just didn't want his stepkid to be the only one settling for a silver medal.
All right, give it up for them, everybody. Give it up for them. There's a lot of denim on this stage right now. This looks like an evolution chart of a Linkin Park concert right here. Oh, okay, that was pretty half good, man. That was awesome. I want to give it one more time for them. Give it up for them. They came up and roasted each other. First time. It's pretty good. All right, Ethan, you started off, man.
All right. You both look like you take Skyrim way too seriously. Wild Phil, is your first name Wild?
On my burner phone.
More like mild, Phil.
Gang,
Gang, we're having fun.
I want to give it up for Mr. Phil for accomplishing the tremendous feat of culturally appropriating the Vikings. Can you wear the hood? Can you wear the hood? Can you?
Why did I not see that earlier?
Yeah, that thing on his head is the only time he's ever killed.
I give it to Wild Phil. Wild Phil for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Wild Phil.
In a shocking upset, Wild Phil gets a vote. Give it up for him. Good job. Ryer, your thoughts?
What an unbiased host, Chris. Jesus. Oh, God. This fucking loser. All right, no. It's good. It's good. God. No, I liked it a lot. I want to know who dressed like who in this scenario. It was intentional, right? Or you guys both just look similar? All right, I love it. Okay, I think Wild Phil some awesome concepts. I think Chris kind of just carried it through, so I'm going to give it to Chris.
Okay, Chris gets a vote. Give it up for him. You, sir, Darius. Darius.
You're Darius.
I didn't know if they skipped you or not. You know, I don't like going before Caucasian people. Scary.
It's the only option.
Yeah. You guys did a good job. I'm pretty sure you did your best. I like the way you guys dress, though. It's really cute. Hot Topic definitely had a sale lately. But I have to give it to Chris. Chris, you did your thing, man. I could tell Wild Phil you were kind of holding back. You didn't want to get too racial, but it's a roast battle, so.
Two for Chris. Give it up for him. Banwart.
Yo, what up? Hey, real quick, Chris, how long have you been doing comedy, Chris?
5 years.
5 years. Phil, how long have you been doing comedy?
4 months.
Could we tell the difference? That's pretty good. I'm not going to give Wild Phil any shit. I think that's fucking pretty good for 5 months in. My vote's for Chris, though. We know he won that round. Great round. Good shit.
Chris wins the roast. Hold up. I want to get final thoughts from Joe Maida.
I had quite a few things to say. First of all, that was fine. It was just fine. First of all, I love how you assume you're the after. In the before and after. Very wild. But honestly, I knew I was going to vote for Chris the second I saw you wearing a wolf hoodie. So Chris.
Okay, Chris wins the roast. Give it up for him.